Hello everyone. Figured I'd do another walkthrough of our Sam's just to kind of give you a status. As you can remember back when I did the one where all of the food supplies were gone. Figured I'd do a walkthrough to kind of show you that a lot of the food supplies are back. I got a few things that are out, but the whole thing for this video is to go and see the meat, so stick with us. Teriyaki beef is out. I do have some noodles. Spam classic is out, so no spam. Chunky light tuna, zero. But I'm surprised to see as much as I do here. We're trying to make our way to the meat section and kind of give you a shot of that. Chunky salsa, none of that. Mild red chili beans, none of that. That's empty. Baked beans, the large cans, quite an amount of baked beans here. As far as the jasmine rice, there's 3 left of that. They got some of the basmati rice. Quite a bit of the other bags of rice as well. So the rice stock here is good. The Peter Pan flour, the all-purpose flour, is good. Alaska Prepper has showed a video of the Gamma vaults to store grains in. He put rice in his. My gosh, this thing is big, so I plan on doing a review. We're going to put some stuff in this thing, more than likely flour, and I like this thing. All the seasoning is good. No issues with this. These shelves used to be bare, so they've gotten quite a bit of stock of that back. Arm & Hammer baking soda. Pork sausage is out. They do have a sign up that limits 1 for any beef, pork, and lamb. There's not even 1 to get. Fresh ground turkey. You have a little bit of that. Applewood. I'm not sure what that is, but that's empty too. Let's make a round around here. This cooler's bare as well. Let's make a round around here. This is chicken leg quarters. Absolutely none. 0. Guys, I'm serious. If you see meat, you need to pick it up, because it's getting very limited. They do have some, oh, surprised to see this. They do have some pork. A few packs of that. Just 5 pounds, 17 bucks. A few bare spots here, not many. So I think we're going to pick up a pack of the pork chop. Limit 1. Kind of space here. sausage out. This is a smoked bacon. Not too much on the bacon in the bacon department. A few packs here. They're $15 for that one pack. And I think you get about 64 ounces of bacon for $15. Now you get 4 pounds for $14.98. And the milk. No milk. And no milk. This is all milk. No milk like normal. I do have some eggs. Quite a few eggs, matter of fact. Can't check your weight or your blood pressure. I got all of this wrapped up for sanitary reasons. And they show a note on it. This service is currently unavailable. And they do have nitro gloves, both types. So I'm gonna pick me up a box of those. Those are the mediums. Because I use these all the time. Hand sanitizer. You need some? Well, you have to find it somewhere else. There is none, it seems. A spring water bar soap. The dial. Out of stock. Remember when I showed you the cooler with chicken thighs? Well, here's the frozen ones. Out of stock. Cornish hens out of stock. And I cannot find any tamales in the can anymore. I've gotten a lot, but Walmart here has been completely out for months. And there's a lot of things that are out here. Lots of seasoning out, and they're fronting seasoning. This rack is all empty, or almost. This is the pork area in Walmart. Very little. Very little. Not much meat to select. They have 1.67 pounds of pork steak for $6. That's almost $6 a pound, guys. Ain't that crazy? Are you seeing prices gouging in your area? Let us know. I'll say it again, if you don't have meat, you need to get it. Let's cross over to the beef. And a few little packs of sausage, but they have a pot roast, 2.5 pounds for $17. $16.98. A lot of empty shelves. No ground meat. All of this is empty too. Same like Sam's. Get your meat. Slim pickings for onions. There's not many in the baskets. This used to be full. Some of the garlic is empty. This is an empty basket as well. Not many tomatoes, as you can see. Not sure what that is, but that's empty as well. And this is the canning aisle. Not many things available. Everything's empty. Not many canning supplies available. Not many jars. Matter of fact, I've got a lot of jars, but there's just like one box here. So no pressure pots, no canners, no nothing. A lot of these shelves are empty. So I'm glad I got what I needed. I do have some of these little packs for bread and butter pickles, so I think I'm gonna pick up a couple. And I need one of these for the project I'm working for the garden. Seen it on a YouTube video how you can use these little cups and lids. I gotta poke holes in them, so I'm gonna get me one of these. Don't try to get Lysol. There is no Lysol. No Lysol wipes. No spray cans of Lysol. All of this area stays empty. All empty. Six-foot apart, people. 6 foot. So we're trying to make it home. We just got a tornado warning in effect. There's one moving towards our area that's not but about 25 miles from our location. And I'll show you one that is actually right now going on in the Cameron area, if you can see that on the phone. So that one's touched down. So yeah, pray for us. We just can't get a break over here. Okay guys, we're heading home. We're not far from home, but you can see what's going on in front of me. I'm gonna try to zoom in. These clouds are very indicative of a tornado forming. And you can see some of the clouds go, you can see like a funnel cloud starting and then coming back down. I don't know if I'm shaking too much because I got it zoomed in, but if you look to the left tree line, you can kind of see it. But that's what we're talking about. And we were just notified that there's one by the skating rink, which is not but about 10 miles from my home. But it's some scary times. Just check this weather out. The sun came out, but this don't look good. I'll try to zoom back out here. Right in front of us. And that's actually almost over my home. Some scary times right now, folks. And our area is really prone to a lot of tornadoes too. For some reason, have no idea why. That and lightning strikes. We've just been hit with so much rain, and now the radar. We got a tornado warning out, so it's a little freaky. Matter of fact, I've never seen a tornado, so I'm hoping I don't see one either. But they're saying one's touched down. One has hit in Cameron, which is about 40 miles from my location, south. Cameron, Louisiana. And that's almost by the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see here, as we get closer. This is what these storm chasers are looking for when they look at these clouds making this, starting to do a rotation. And this is right over my home, man.
It's moving towards the car. It's by the car wash in Circle K right now.
It's heading towards the car wash?
Yeah.
So that means that it's not but 2 miles from my home. That is great. Pray for us for sure. Can I go live? Too bad I can't go live. But now our newscast is showing us.
You want to go live? Showers out there as well. But take a look at the temperature really quick across South Chesapeake. It's 70 degrees there. And it's still over 75 here downtown Lake Tahoe.
Sorry, I'm lost for words right now. I don't know what to say.
Taking a look at the radar sensors.
But we have got to get to our shelter location and get ready for this, because this is pretty bad.
Downtown Lake Tahoe is coming here in the next half hour or so. But we're getting to try things out as we can. We're live here and here's a look at the main chance. About 6 o'clock, we just begin to drop those things.
Oh, wait, look. Where? Look at those dark.
These clouds are low. This looks bad. So we're past our home. We're actually in the town of Dequincy now. And this is what they're watching. I don't see any tornado, as they were saying. But look at that. I'm not going to go any farther in here. And that's how it would start. Look at that rotation up there. This whole thing is spinning. It's doing this. It's storming over there. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go the opposite way. Seen enough. Starting to rain, wind's starting to pick up. So we're home. We just got the alert on our phones that we need to seek shelter now. We just got a alert on our phone. So that's what we're doing now. I do have an area in the middle of my home that we have set up for this situation. So that's where everybody's going. Everybody's in. And we'll see what's going to happen.
Out of Highway 27 from people looking north, just north of the Sulphur region. So that was going to be with this particular portion of the storm in this section right here. But definitely the stronger portion of the storm now is more up towards our north. So let's go ahead and look at the velocities once again and see if we're seeing any signs of rotation. And it's kind of interesting to see, we'll kind of match this up. There's the latest radar scan. You kind of see a little hook feature with this particular storm right here that's just to the north of Euler, right in this vicinity. So we're going to have to watch maybe a new circulation kind of forming as one of those storms, the storms kind of cut off from one another. But let's go ahead and look at the velocity in that general region. And there is some broad rotation, as I mentioned. This is the region we were just looking at. There is some broad rotation right in this general vicinity. So we'll have to watch and see if this storm kind of takes another turn with us as well. I'm going to text our guys back in the back if you're watching and listening to us as well. Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton is on Live View 3. If you could get his mic up and maybe he could talk about this just for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick sip of water, but continue to track this storm moving off towards the south and the east. And Anthony, if you're hearing me in the back and you do end up taking Wade, can you text me? That way I know he is on. But I'll stay with you until then. Taking a look at our radar, we're definitely seeing that tornado warning until 7:15 this evening. I think the greater threat now is becoming part of that northern storm that's kind of beginning to form once again. That's off towards the north. There's the newest radar, and even that little hook is now beginning to dissolve. So that's good news. This storm hasn't really been that strong, and these storms haven't produced a lot of lightning. If you were with us just a little bit ago,
and this is what's going on at the Homestead. Chicken fried steak. And that's some fried. And these are chicken tenders. And what's in the oven to go with it is some squash. If I can get a zoom in on here without heating the camera up. And inside the oven cooking is squash, radish, and onions. Boy, it's gonna be a good one tonight. And we just cut up some potatoes for some homemade fries. And that's gonna be with our meal tonight as well. The wind wouldn't be blowing so much. This would be a whole lot easier. Something got into this leaf. We're gonna go come up. I didn't see any worms. I think it's something else. So we'll put this on. So all in all, I don't think we got that much damage. It looks like the squash is good. The tomato plants, I have one or two plants that I don't think are gonna make it. We had some corn topped over that Delvin just fixed. And yeah, so that's this garden. So with this sun being out, it should get all this water evaporated, and we get some dry dirt on the ground in between the rows to where we could actually work this thing. It is really hard to work a muddy garden, but I did put some 7 dust and diatomaceous earth down on the tomato plants, the cabbage, the squash. We lost probably 2 cabbage plants this go around. And we're gonna go to the next garden. My navy beans have come out the ground. This one was already here, but it's about dead because of the rain. So I'm hoping that these will all make it. They go all the way down the row. That's not a total loss in this garden. So my tomato plants are growing. They're getting taller in this garden. This one here. This one here is this high, which is awesome. Awesome goodness. Cucumbers are growing. Just added diatomaceous earth on all of them. And an ant pile that I seen, I went ahead and took care of that too. I got 2 strawberry plants in the back. Somebody ate the strawberry, either a squirrel or a bird. So I'm gonna try something I seen on YouTube, and we're gonna get that fixed up too. So this may get some use after all. I gotta get busy. As of right now, I got 29 chickens coming. This plant garden, this is the 3rd garden, a little small garden we have. Tomatoes look like I'm doing fine. I need to do a opening of a package that I got, so I'll show y'all that. But look at these rows, man. It's too muddy and I can't do nothing with it. I got some cardboard. I think I'm gonna lay some cardboard on there and something. I gotta get this grass killed. If it'd be dry, I would work it with a hoe, but it's not dry. It's nothing but water. We have really took some big hit of rain over here. It was terrible, man. I don't wish this on anyone. It was bad. As far as the potatoes, it's time to get some more compost in the ground, but now that I got this radish planted, May have messed myself up. But I do need to add some more over here to get that done. All that radish coming up. Oh Lord. Listen to the water. We are waterlogged. Now I'm at the fourth garden. So let's check this out. Look at this, guys. How cool. The thing's just blowing up over here. What? Oh man, I'm excited. This hasn't been planted long. Look at this. All the way down. And look at my rows of corn. It looks, they almost look better than the others. This might be a better place to plant. I gotta get that water out the ground though. It's terrible. But this looks really cool. All of this is growing. I shouldn't have walked over here. Ugh. Ah, got out. Now with this sun coming, it'll dry all this stuff up. I'll keep growing. All my rows of corn are up. I think these are contender beans. Those are up. Honeydew melon looks good. They didn't look like they had any problem with the weather that much. Those are zucchini squash. This is my honeydew melon. I think these will bounce back. And this is where I planted the onion on the corner. Those are coming up. Didn't look like they got affected. But I planted something else here. I need to check my list. But it don't look like anything's coming up right here. I may be working this up once it dries up and planting some black-eyed peas or something here. And I'm gonna dig me a ditch in the middle of this row and I'm gonna let it come out to the pond. I'm gonna let it go over there. That way the drainage will get out this garden and drain off out the way. That's it. That's what it looks like on a Monday. It's a beautiful day. All we got to do is get this water down and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of in the garden. And when I get inside after our visit with friends, we're gonna open up the package and video that. Stick around.